Allow me to introduce B.J. Weiner, a quarterback out of Notre Dame who broke NCAA jersey sale records despite only being a one-year starter, finishing his career beating LSU in the Citrus Bowl. Despite this, he was not invited to the Senior Bowl, leaving scouts with very little to judge him on. Some called him the next Mitchell Trubisky based solely on the fact he had limited experience. Others compared him to 70s Red Sox pitcher Dick Pole because he was a highly sought after baseball prospect. But scouts just didn't know what to make of him. But we knew he was special. But unfortunately, our story is a sad one. We first saw B.J. Weiner when scouting quarterbacks for the Ravens. Really, we just stumbled across him. This guy might be the best one here. Rashad Bridges out of Texas A&M, a mobile quarterback. He may be the guy, well, to be fair, now stop. Everything stop. There is no way we are not drafting a guy called B.J. Weiner. This guy is going to be the greatest player ever. He's got an undrafted, potential whatever. He's called B.J. Weiner. He's joining the team. We had to have him, and on draft day, that was still the plan. B.J. Weiner, of course. Who are we kidding? We're going to pick that guy up. Don't worry about it. But unfortunately, we used our third-round pick on a human battering ram called Jaquan Barber, who scored a bruising 59-yard touchdown with his first NFL touch. And then on 2nd and 9, we go to Jaquan Barber. Now Jaquan Barber bouncing off the contact. Jaquan Barber's gone. He's not the fastest player, but it looks like he's got enough speed to do this. A huge touchdown on Jaquan Barber's first carry in the NFL, taking out Keanu O'Neal. That, of course, meant someone else stepped up and grabbed a bargain. The lucky team, the New York Football Giants. And they picked up B.J. Weiner. We forgot about him because we actually started making good picks. But B.J. Weiner, the man with the greatest name in the NFL, has an overall of 63, decent running stats. He won't be good. All we would have done is run around like a headless chicken with him and ruined game after game after game. But as the famous saying goes, you don't know what you have until it's gone, and the Giants released him, leaving BJ looking for a new team. Now, BJ's family comes from New York. Actually, you may have heard of his distant cousin, Anthony Weiner.
Weiner did it again.
But the family doesn't really talk about him anymore, so we won't either. But BJ wanted to stick it out in the big city, so he tried out for the New York Jets, and he managed to make the 53-man roster. With only the preseason behind him, Weiner again was breaking records for the most jerseys ever sold by a rookie in any sport ever. But now it's time to carve a different legacy. He's been given a chance and he's been named the starter for a young Jets team looking to make a name for itself. And that is where we join this team. And now let's take a look at the actual team we'll be playing with. I don't know exactly what's happened. Of course, it's 2018. We've had an off season. We've had a draft. Of course, we're sure of what's happened with one of those draft picks. I happen to know for a fact what happened with the first round draft pick of the Jets. But of course, here at quarterback, we have the man, the myth, the legend. It's B.J. Weiner. Now, interestingly, actually, the Jets went ahead and signed Sam Bradford. They didn't know at that point if they were going to be lucky enough to be able to snap this guy up, and he was there waiting for them in the 3rd round. So, of course, that is who they're going with. He's won that starting spot, and they're going to give it to him. Now at running back, we've actually got another guy who I've come across before in the wonderful world of Madden's drafts, and that's Griffin III. He was actually the Jets' 1st round pick. Griffin III is a legend. The best thing about him, of course, is the fact that somewhere in our universe now, there exists at least 2 other Griffins, because, of course, naming one person that isn't good enough. So, fullback, I don't know who that is, Harris Newell, a rookie. The wide receivers, of course, this is going to be important for us. Robbie Anderson, Jermaine Kearse, Darius Stewart, Jalen Marshall. So nothing's changed there. The tight end position, Trey Burton, Jordan Leggett, and Thomas Hennessy. Okay, so Trey Burton and Jordan Leggett and a long snapper. Kelvin Beachum, our left tackle. James Camter at guard. Patrick Lewis at center. Dorian Johnson at right guard. And Brandon Shell at right tackle. Now, we will take a quick look at the defense, but it really doesn't matter. We've got, the guys we know at defensive end. Steve McClendon at defensive tackle, outside linebackers Jordan Jenkins, and, well, let's go straight to the other one, Jonathan Newsom. So the defense, it's good but not great. We can obviously see plenty of possible improvements here. The cornerbacks don't look good. Darrell Roberts, Morris Claiborne, Buster Screen, Marcus May at free safety, Jamal Adams looking good at strong safety, and that is this team. Of course, all we care about is the offense because, apparently we don't have a kicker. maybe we'll have to start kicking. BJ Weiner can do literally everything. So that is it though. That is the team. It's all that really interests us because, well, we are the quarterback. This is a player career. There will be a few people we will meet along the way as we play this career within the division. You know, of course, the #1 team to beat are the Patriots. Tom Brady is still on that team at 41 years old. But the Dolphins have a certain player playing on defense that we're going to look out for. Our rival directly across the line from us. And the Bills have a quarterback who we have quite a lot of history with. So it will be very interesting to play this career, see what happens. And we will see next week how BJ Weiner's life in the NFL will go.